Hi everyone, I am here with the Scrapdiva design dies. I have a few projects that I am working on. Stay tuned. As always, go to scrapdivadesigns.com, and if you're interested in these dies, pick them up and use Eve10 to save. And this is all her social media, as you guys know, and it will also be linked down below in the description box. I have several projects I want to show you along with the dies. The first one I have is the 3D star treat box. Now this is from the August release, and I'm still working on the design team package. So these are the 3D star treat boxes. So it makes a larger size and a tiny one. And I'm going to show you what I placed inside of the box. So these little star boxes, they measure around 2.5 by 2. The largest one, and the small one measures 1 3/4 by 1.5. So they hold little tiny trinkets. I made these into ornaments, so you could either hang them on your wall or hang them on your little tree. If you have a holder where you place your dangles, you could always place this. Now I put Velcro on my little stars, so I added some seam binding with a little tiny bow there from Hobby Lobby, and all you do is just open them up, and inside I place charms. How cute. And you close it back up. There you have a little tiny star. And I used the Woodland Grove collection, Maggie Holmes. Cut out some little stars, some little flowers, added a little bit of puffy stickers on there, and it says a most perfect day. Added some little rickrack all around just to give it a little bit more texture. And then I have the larger one here, same thing with the flowers, and I used the collection, added some little puffy, some little styrofoam stickers there, and some Velcro for the closure here. All you do is just open it up, and there you have some 16 to 18 millimeter beads, and I could actually place a lot more inside of this box here just to share, but I want to give you an idea what you could place inside of these little boxes. If you don't want to add beads, you could always add Hershey Kisses. You could add little M&Ms in there, and there you have the 2 star boxes. How cute are these? These are super cute. I'm gonna make some for Christmas, some ornaments using the stars. The next that I have is this one here, and this one is also August release, and it's the clipboard, the 5x7 clipboard. And here it is. Now I added an extra layer for the bottom, and this die here is from her previous release, and it's a swap pocket set. So I used this rectangle die with the doily edge to make this clipboard, and I did cut off a little bit of the second layer off using the same die. Remember, you could size your die as thin or as wide or tall as you like. I ran it twice, so I cut out and then I ran it twice, just cutting off a little bit, about, I would say, 1/4 of an inch, and added it here to my clipboard. As you guys see, look how pretty this came out. Again, using the Woodland Grove. You see the back there. Added this gold bulldog clip and a bow here with this cute shaker heart, and then you have the dangle there. How super cute is that? Then here I have my bag topper. This is inspired by my friend Lori She recently gave me some back toppers, and I was like, I am gonna scrap lift it, and I did, and I made this one. Life is better with you. Super cute. And inside here, there's some shaker bowls from Scrapdiva Designs. These here, and there it's shaker bowl set number 1. How cute. And of course, I decorated so pretty. Loving this collection, this Maggie Holmes collection. So pretty. So you just add your little bag topper there, add your little clip on here, and it's ready to be packaged and on its way to your friend, to your swap buddy or your friend. Super awesome and beautiful. So that is the clipboard. Also, I want to show you that I used the part of the clipboard for the backing of my dangle. Oh my gosh, this dangle turned out so pretty. Look at this dangle. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Then I used this Love Bundle Nesting Set, the smallest one. Sometimes we neglect the smaller dies, but what they make are so beautiful, and I made several of these. Look how super pretty are the little scissors, and it says hugs, and these flowers are scrapped from the Scrapdiva Designs. This one is from February of this year. They're amaryllis flower set. They're super tiny and just perfect to add on a tiny project like this one. So I made 3 of these. Look how awesome. For all you Maggie home lovers, this is a perfect embellishment you could use to send to a buddy or a swap buddy. Next one here are these umbrella shakers, and I made these a while ago, but I forgot to show them to you. But I made them Maggie Holmes. I love parasol, and that's one of the collections I'm working with. So how perfect are these for the parasol collection? So put ooh la la on there, added my little stamp and flowers, and it has a little shaker there. I made 2 of these. So perfect, that's as the sentiment says there. Perfect day. How pretty are those? And then it also comes with a smaller size umbrella, but I didn't decorate this because I'm going to use it on a back topper. But I wanted to show you the size difference. This is the larger one, and this is the small one. So super cute. And lastly, I want to show you a box I made with this die here. And it's the 5x7 folio. And oh my gosh, working on a project right now for using this folio set. But I think that the folio set is a must-have. I want to show you, I made this box here. I know it's super simple, but I want to show you that you could use this die for box making. Some of the design team created some of these boxes, and you can use that die for box making. But what I did is created with the Woodland Grove to hold my clipboard and to hold my Woodland Grove little stars here, as well as my dangle. Oh, how pretty is this? Just absolutely beautiful when you can add the little items here and house them in a little box. Look how beautiful this is. So currently I'm working with 3 Maggie Holmes collections, which is Woodland Grove and Parasol. I do have a Parasol box that I'm creating, so stay tuned for that. And I wanted to come on to inspire and show you what I've been working on, as well as give you ideas of what you could do with the dies. They're not limited to just one thing. You could use them all around, all year long, for anything you like. And so fabulous to be able to use your dies for several themes. So with that said, please go and check out scrapdivadesigns.com. Use Eve 10 to save, and I will link everything that I used down below in the description box. Please stay tuned for more projects using Scrapdiva design previous release dies. Thank you for joining me today and have an awesome day. I will talk to you on the next video.